Exodus chapter 16. They set out from Elim, and all the congregation of Israel came to the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the second month after they left the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness, and said to them, would that we had died by the hand of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the flesh pots and ate bread to the full, for you have brought us out into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then the Lord said to Moses, behold, I will rain bread from the heavens for you, and the people shall go out and gather a day's portion every day, that I may prove them whether they will walk in my law or not. On the sixth day they shall prepare to bring in twice as much as they gather daily. So Moses and Aaron said to all the Israel, at the evening you shall know that the Lord has brought you out from the land of Egypt. And in the morning you shall see the glory of the Lord, for he hears your murmurings against the Lord. For what are we that you murmur against us? And Moses said, this will happen when the Lord gives you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full, because the Lord has heard your grumblings which you murmur against him. What are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. And Moses said to Aaron, say to all the congregation of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he has heard your murmurings. And as Aaron spoke to the whole congregation of Israel, they looked towards the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. The Lord said to Moses, I have heard the murmurings of the Israelites. Speak to them, saying, at twilight you shall eat meat, and between the two evenings you shall be filled with bread, and you shall know that I am the Lord your God. In the evening quails came upon and covered the camp, and in the morning the dew lay round about the camp. When the dew had gone, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a fine, round, and flake-like thing, as fine as hoar frost on the ground. When the Israelites saw it, they said to one another, manna, what is it? For they did not know what it was. And Moses said to them, this is the bread which the Lord has given you to eat. This is what the Lord has commanded. Let every man gather of it as much as he will need, an omer for each person, according to the number of your persons. Take it, every man for those in his tent. The people did so, and gathered some more, some less. When they measured it with an omer, he who gathered much had nothing over, and he who gathered little had no lack. Each gathered according to his need. Moses said, let none of it be left until morning, but they did not listen to Moses. Some of them left it until morning, and it bred worms, became foul, and stank, and Moses was angry with them. They gathered it every morning, each as much as he needed, for when the sun became hot, it melted. And on the sixth day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for each person. And all the leaders of the congregation came and told Moses. He said to them, the Lord has said, tomorrow is a solemn rest, a holy Sabbath to the Lord. Bake and boil what you will bake and boil today, and all that remains over put aside for you to keep until morning. They laid it aside till morning, as Moses told them, and it did not become foul, neither was it wormy. Moses said, eat that today, for today is the Sabbath to the Lord. Today you shall find none in the field. 6 days you shall gather it, but on the seventh day, the Sabbath, there shall be none. On the seventh day some of the people went out together, but they found none. The Lord said to Moses, how long do you people refuse to keep my commandments and my laws? See, the Lord has given you the Sabbath, therefore he gives you on the sixth day the bread for 2 days. Let every man remain in his place. Let no man leave his place on the seventh day. So the people rested on the seventh day. The house of Israel called bread manna. It was like coriander seed, white, and it tasted like wafers made with honey. Moses said, this is what the Lord commands. Take an omer of it to be kept throughout your generations, that they may see the bread with which I fed you in the wilderness when I brought you out of the land of Egypt. And Moses said to Aaron, take a pot and put an omer of manna in it, and lay it before the Lord to be kept throughout your generations. As the Lord commanded Moses, Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept in the ark. And the Israelites ate manna 40 years, until they came to a habitable land. They ate the manna until they came to the border of the land of Canaan. Now an omer is a tenth of an ephah.